Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Happy Friday, y'all. Hashtag free Britney Spears. We're talking about it. Tristan Thompson and KHLOE Kardashian call it quits. And Nick Cannon's father says Nick doesn't believe in abortions. We're talking about that and a lot more. You know what to do. Grab your tea. Grab your beverage. Let go. Hey beauty besties, happy Friday, and thank God it's Friday. How you doing out there, sugar? Did you have a good week? And what do you have planned for the weekend? Baby, I'm gonna tell you something. I had a great week. It was nice and productive. I did my live with MAC Cosmetics on Tuesday, utilizing their new Pride and Joy liners. Catch the video on their Instagram page if you didn't see it. And I also hosted a traveling panel while LGBTQIA this week. Oh, just such a very grateful week. So I hope you guys had a great week as well. And two of my good Judies are in town, so I can't wait to see them this weekend as well. So, you know, I might be dipping and doing it out in these streets this weekend. Ow. Now, let's jump into our first topic. Now, you know, we spoke and we talked about this whole epic fail with this soul food honoring Juneteenth menu of a sham that IKEA tried to do for their employees for Juneteenth. Well, the store manager issued an apology, and now IKEA, the corporation, also issued an apology. And I'm going to read it to you because we're going to talk about it. Y'all know I feel real official when I have to pull out the iPad to read verbatim. So, the apology goes, in addition to offering Juneteenth as one of our paid holidays nationally, our IKEA Atlanta store has recognized Juneteenth with our coworkers for the past 4 years. To honor the day, a lunch menu was created with the best of intentions, including recommendations from Black coworkers. An IKEA spokesperson told People magazine this, by the way. We value our coworkers' voices and changed the menu after receiving feedback that the food that were selected are not reflective of the deeply meaningful traditional food historically served as part of the Juneteenth celebrations. We got it wrong and we sincerely apologize. We are committed to educating ourselves and putting a process in place that will allow us to thoughtfully honor Juneteenth in the future. Y'all see that they try to highlight that the Atlanta store has been honoring Juneteenth for the last 4 years with their employees. So what? Y'all want a biscuit for it? I mean, quiet as it's kept, Juneteenth should have been honored a long time ago, and we realize that. But of course it makes sense for you guys to honor it in Atlanta. Heck, the majority of the workforce in Atlanta IKEA are people of color anyways. So good for y'all in that moment, but don't try to double down on that as a way to justify this horrible choice in menu selection. Do you see they also try to highlight that they changed the menu based off of feedback? The feedback was your employees complained and y'all have 30 people call out of work. 30 no-shows. That's feedback for you, so don't try to just make it sound like everybody just tried to rally together and had a kumbaya moment and intervention. No, y'all employees complain and y'all had 30 people not show up for work. That's the feedback. And last but not least, we got it wrong. Yes, y'all got it wrong. And how are y'all going to make sure that y'all don't get this wrong again in the future? Because if you recall correctly, they also tried to say that they put the menu together with the voices of the Black coworkers being a part of the decision-making process. Well, somebody's lying here because the employees said nobody Black was in the room where the decisions were happening, but IKEA is doubling down trying to say that Black employees were consulted with this assembly of this menu. So IKEA, what are you going to do? Are you going to assemble a board? Are you guys going to now Google historical traditional foods so that way this does not happen again in the event that you want to honor Juneteenth by modifying your menu? What do y'all think here? I feel like this apology is absolutely damage control. Does it feel genuine to y'all? Let me know. Ooh, child. How many of you guys have an OnlyFans account out there? I'll wait. Well, you guys might be disappointed real soon, sugar, for those that have an OnlyFans account, because OnlyFans has announced that they are trying to move away from adult content because they want to go mainstream. And in order for them to go mainstream, they need billions of dollars in additional funding. So they're looking for new investors. They're trying to clean up their act. And I'm nervous for y'all I'm nervous for the content creators. I'm nervous for all the people that got OnlyFans accounts. And here's why. For those that may not be familiar with OnlyFans, OnlyFans actually started out as a paid-for platform to allow content creators like musicians and artists to be able to charge a membership fee to give their fans direct content, with the money going directly into the pocket of the content creator. Well, because we got stuck in the whole Panasonic in 2020, OnlyFans did a sharp pivot exponentially, and it transitioned into very much adult-only content, with a lot of content creators going there to sell their adult-only content, and a lot of celebrities doing the same thing. In fact, in 2020, catch this number, OnlyFans made $2 billion in revenue. In 2020. Y'all know we was locked in the house and people was bored. And now OnlyFans wants to be a space where celebrities can connect with their fans without adult content. Hi, OnlyFans, that's called Twitter and Instagram. People paying these membership fees because people want to see TNA and B&D and everything else in between. But you know what this reminds me of? Tumblr. And even though Tumblr wasn't a paid-for service, people used to go down to the Tumblr for all types of inspirational material and all types of adult content. Personally, I would go to Tumblr for my Sunday recipes. But now that Tumblr cleaned up their act, how many of y'all still use Tumblr? Exactly. So we shall see what happens if OnlyFans does pivot away from adult content. I'm scared out here for these content creators that are now all types of famous and rich, because what are they now going to do? Go back to webcamming? That's so 2002. And what are these celebrities like Black China going to do? Because they've been raking in loads, bukus of money, honey, from OnlyFans. We shall see. We shall see if OnlyFans gets their new investors and if it turns into G-rated Disney Plus type of material, because I guess it'll be on to the next platform. And you know what? Somebody needs to start thinking about what that next platform is going to be now, because we see where this is going and we got to get in front of this train. Moving on. Hashtag free Britney. Y'all, this whole Britney Spears conservatorship has gotten real deep real quick, and it's been a long time coming. And in fact, I really think it should no longer be hashtag free Britney, but it really should be hashtag save Britney. Well, on Wednesday, Britney, which she never does, by the way, asked to speak to the judge presiding over her conservatorship case. Now, typically, Britney only speaks through her lawyer. Now she said, ring the alarm, break glass in event of an emergency. I need to speak, and I need you guys to hear my voice. And baby, we heard her voice loud and MFing clear. So just to give you a little bit of a backstory, y'all know back in 2008, Britney Spears got put into a conservatorship, with her father, Jamie Spears, being her conservator, meaning that he controlled everything, her finances, her career, everything. Because honestly, let's also be real, let's keep it 100 and keep the tea hot and spicy and truthful. Y'all know Britney went through her period of craziness and self-destruction and a lot of different things. And so as she was coming out of it, her father deemed her a harm to herself and her career and her money. So therefore, he got the court to approve her as being her conservator, and he was able to oversee everything. Well, in the course of this has now gone on for over 10 plus years, and Britney says, time is up, I am done. And we've talked about this, we've seen the stories, and we've heard the stories that Britney wanted her father to no longer be her conservator for a very long time. She had complained. Every single request had been denied by the judge. And it wasn't until that Free Britney special aired that it kind of blew the lid off of things, and people were really looking like, oh crap, Britney's really in trouble. I mean, also keep in mind that she also went to her Instagram page, and nobody with a brain and or logic and or common sense could tell me that she did not look like she was crying out for help, sugar. With her horrible and lethargic dances, her runny mascara and liner, and her just delayed speech, she looked like everybody was telling her blink 2 times, blink 2, 3, 4, 5 times, wear yellow on Wednesday, all of these things, and she was doing it. So she was giving us an SOS loud and clear. Well, fast forward, Britney told the judge that because her father is her conservator, she has to wear an IUD, so he is controlling her bodily reproduction. She says she wants to have more kids, and she can't. She's not allowed to get married. She says, I want to be married again. She goes, I'm on lithium. My father drugs me. And if you don't know, if you take lithium for too long, it can cause mental illness. Child, I didn't know that. Maybe that explains a lot of her her crazy or irrational looking behavior. And lithium slows people down, which again makes sense when we watch her dance in her home. She says she cries every day. Makes sense. All of her mascara and or eyeliner always looks runny, and we know there's waterproof versions of all of these things out here. So mama is crying herself to sleep in the morning and night and for lunch, for tea time, all day long. And she basically says she wants out. She says, I can control my life. I can manage. Give me free. But you know what's really, really sad? Is after she did this and had this conversation with the judge, which the verdict is still not back yet on what the decision is going to be with her conservatorship, she went to her Instagram and she apologized to the public and her fans by saying that she has lied to us and she apologized for lying. But, you know, a part of social media is making sure that you present and project a happy life. Sis, you're being literally mentally, physically tortured over there. And she said her father abuses her. And you know, abuse comes in many shapes and forms. And you had the nerve to apologize to us. If that's not victim mentality, we apologize to you, Britney, for judging you. Those around her need to apologize to her for watching it and allowing this to happen for so many years. But sis, you owe no one an apology. And you know it's bad when you have celebrities out here standing up for her. Justin Timberlake wrote a whole Instagram post standing up for Britney. Justin of all people. So I feel bad for Britney. We need to pray for Britney, and I hope the judge makes some decision in favor of Britney, whether it's giving her, releasing her out of her conservatorship, whether it's assigning somebody new that's in her best interest. I don't know, but sis needs her life back. And she says she's worked her entire life. She is tired. Her father makes her work 7 days a week. Like she literally is a slave for us. Literally, that's probably why that song got written. So again, prayers for Britney, free Britney, save Britney. Let's move on. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson have broken up again. You know, I feel like at this point I need to say, Alexa, cue broken promises. Well, Khloe says she is done with Tristan and his empty promises and that she really had high hopes for him, but he let her down. But you know, recently there were reports that Tristan got caught looking disheveled after being in a room with a whole bunch of women, child. AKA all the cheating. So I'm assuming, you know, and this is just my speculation, my Inspector Brandon type of thoughts, that Tristan again cheated on her. And after they got back together and they tried to work things through and he vowed not to cheat on her again, he did it anyways. Tristan, get it together. But you know what I think is quite interesting? You know, there was a woman out here by the name of Kimberly Alexander that was saying that Tristan was the father of her baby, which also spurred whole new rumors between, you know, Khloe and Tristan as well. And Tristan said, I am not the father. He filed a lawsuit against her because he said her claiming that he was a father caused shame to his image, ruined his reputation, and left him with hurt feelings. First of all, I didn't know you can have hurt feelings a part of your lawsuit, but I digress. In addition to this, you know, he also claimed that because she was out here spreading the rumors that he was her baby daddy, it affected his endorsement deals, and he hasn't had an endorsement since January 2020. Well, first off, Tristan, how many people really had endorsement deals in 2020? Again, we were in a whole pandemic, sir. And second of all, sir, don't fully blame her for wrecking your career. Something inside of me tells me you had a hand in wrecking your career also, sir. So don't lay all the blame down at her footstep. But he got a win. The judge granted him $50,000 in terms of judgment and damages, and an additional $3,000 in, you know, fees as well. Now, originally he wanted $100,000, but the judge gave him $50,000. Now, my question is for Kimberly Alexander. Sis, if you're going to be out here in these streets claiming that Tristan was laying it low and spreading it wide with you and that he was your baby daddy, ma'am, at least allow it to be factual. You didn't do a paternity test first to make sure that this baby was his? Because apparently it's not. And now, sis, you owe this man $50,000. Good luck trying to find the money to pay Tristan Thompson $53,000 because there's $3,000 in fines. Sis, you know better. So when you know better, you do better. And now you owe this man $53,000. Let's move on. Y'all know Nick Cannon's out here trending lately because he looks like he's trying to be father of the year. And let's just do a little backstory. Y'all know he has a set of twins with his ex-wife, Mariah Carey. He has 2 children with model Britney Bell. He just became father to another set of twins by Abby De La Rosa. And now he has his 4th baby mama and is expecting a new baby with wilding out model Alyssa Scott. So if math serves me correctly, He's on to being father to 7 whole children. Now, Nick Cannon's father, James Cannon, says that Nick does not believe in abortion and he's anti-abortion. And that's fine, Nick. If you don't believe in abortion, that is your right. But I'm trying to figure out how that has anything to do with the price of tea in China. Because abortion and condoms and birth control are not the same. You cannot believe in abortion and still wear a condom, and or somebody could be on birth control. I'm trying to figure out, Nick, what's the end game here? Are you trying to be like the man in India and have 89 children that recently passed away not too long ago? Like, literally, sir, condom, birth control. But it's funny that his father is saying, you know, I always tell Nick, make lots of money and take care of your kids and be mindful who you are procreating with, which is fair advice, I guess. Here's the fair advice. Everybody should be mindful who they're procreating with, but just because you got lots of money doesn't necessarily mean you need to be out here just raw dogging everything Nick Cannon. Like, I feel like this is a part where you can literally say, have a baby by me and be a millionaire. Have a baby by me and be a millionaire. Because Nick, at this point, you're funding a lot of people's lives, you know, excluding Mariah Carey because she has her own money. But the other 3 baby mamas, Let's move on, though. What are your thoughts here? He's literally about to have 2 baby mamas birth children for him in 1 year. Ooh, el scandalo. And I know what you're thinking. I'm marked safe, y'all. I am not pregnant by Nick Cannon, which is a good thing. But let's move on. Oh my God. Did you guys see the condo that literally collapsed in the middle of the night yesterday? My Lord, 1:30 or 2 a.m. in the morning, there was a condo on Miami Beach that literally the center of the building collapsed. I'm going to show you guys the video. It's so tragic. It's literally like giving me flashbacks to 9/11. The center of the building collapsed and then the right side of the building collapsed. And thanks to all of my friends and family that reached out to me yesterday checking on me, because literally that could have happened to anybody. And you know the scary part is, it was 1:30 and 2 a.m. But you know what's really scary? That could happen to anybody, because literally the building just gave out. They were saying that they were doing work on the roof of the building and there was equipment up there and it was heavy, but I don't know, it's scary. And y'all know there were people sleep in their bed without any way to protect themselves or run for safety. It's not like a fire alarm where you could just grab your things and bolt. Like literally, it's collapsed. Well, 159 people as of this morning are still missing. 4 confirmed dead. So y'all, let's continue to send positive energy to the safety and rescue worker and to the people that are still missing, that they're found alive and safe. But oh my Lord, talk about being scary. And again, thank you to all my friends and family. Last but not least, are you guys watching the versus battle tomorrow between Soulja Boy and Bow Wow? And who do you have your money on? I don't know, something about me want to put my money on Bow Wow, but I feel like, yeah, something about me just want to put my money on Bow Wow. He just looks cleaner to me than, honestly, Soulja Boy. I don't know if I'll necessarily be dedicating time to watch it, but y'all know who's going to be watching the comments. Haha, me. All right, guys, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on. Who loves you? I do. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.